Okay. We are live.
Start walking.
Okay. Hello, hello. This is Alex from Take Me to Magic, and we are at the Disneyland Resort on a Wednesday night on Main Street. So we're just walking in now. It's about 7:30 Pacific Standard Time. We're just gonna take a walk around the entire park, get our steps in.
Look at this girl vlogging.
Oh my God! Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
What are you doing?
I'm trying to be like I'm trying to go live.
Hi, live.
Hi, live. How are you?
I'm doing alright. I'm going to meet the walking group.
Oh, the walking group. That's Wednesdays. I rarely come on Wednesdays.
I know you're here on a Wednesday.
I'm here usually Mondays. Mondays is my time. My my next meetup is on the 26th.
I know. I seen that. I think I have that booked for here.
Okay, good.
So,
Good.
yeah.
Then I can see you again.
Yes, ma'am.
Cool. Well, awesome. I'm so glad we saw each other.
I know, right?
So fun.
Hi, Live.
Hi, live.
I'll see you later.
Okay, bye. What do you think?
I still feel that it just turns to the left unnecessarily.
Yeah, I don't know. This feels a little bit more shaky than the other one did.
Okay, then change the mind. Back to M, or whatever
Yeah.
the first one is.
Yeah, this feels less like movement. Hello, hello. Thanks for being here.
What?
You might need to go in. I'm sorry, Jacob. I'm not interested right now. Thank you, though. All right. So do I. Which way do you want to start, right?
Go right.
Okay, we are going to start in Tomorrowland, and we are going to make our way all the way around the park in each land.
30 minutes, no
All right, first we're going through Tomorrowland.
But Joe was there. Joe was there.
Right, we are now walking past the Astro Orbiter, and the line's not too bad over here. It's like under 20 minutes. And then over here by Astro Blasters and Star Tours. See 'em. Star Tours is only 15 minutes, but it's pretty deep in there, so it's probably longer than that. We've got Astro Blasters at 5 minutes. That looks like a walk-on. It's really nice on a Wednesday night. And we are here at the Disneyland Resort. We are walking around the park, getting our steps in, and we're starting in Tomorrowland. So right now we're walking by the Star Trader and Alien Pizza Planet, which is a very popular place for families to go eat. Lots of different pizzas, especially for seasonal, pastas. So it's a really nice place for people to hang out. And then if you are a Magic Key holder, there's a current special going on that started yesterday for a refillable popcorn bucket. So it would be $2 every time you refill it. You need to buy one of the specific souvenir buckets. They're around $15, and you can then refill it for $2.25 for about a month. So we purchased the Disney California Adventure 25th anniversary one today. So we will be eating a lot of popcorn in the next month. And right now we are passing Galactic Grill, which is a quick service restaurant that serves like burgers, chicken tenders, fries. I would like to say that we enjoy their food, but pretty much every single time we go and eat there, it's some kind of a letdown. We keep doing it and we keep being disappointed. Over here on the right is an original day one ride, Autopia. This was Walt's original design that he did when he was a young kid. And I actually went to Marceline, Missouri once and saw the original track, which was really cool. And then we're walking by the monorail as well as Finding Nemo's Submarine Voyage, which looks like it has a pretty decent line tonight for Nemo. If you're just joining us, we are doing a walk around the park. We're at the Disneyland Resort, and we just finished walking through most of Tomorrowland, and we are passing now Matterhorn, which, if you listen closely, you should be able to hear the screams. The Matterhorn is a unique ride. It's a bobsled ride, and when you get on it, you usually either have to visit the chiropractor after, or it was like visiting the chiropractor because your back cracks. They also do have a single rider line, which tends to be pretty popular. Stop right here and look at Nemo. Coming up. So over here we have the Finding Nemo Submarine Voyage, which I said looks like it's a decent long line today. And then right above it you can see one of the monorail. The monorail only does 2 stops, Tomorrowland and Downtown Disney. He jumped off. Okay. So we are walking near the Matterhorn right now. Ooh, let's do a guessing game for this one. 75. 75 minutes? What do you think, babe?
Yeah, I'd say that.
75? Ooh, maybe it's 90. Matterhorn looks very busy tonight. like a very popular ride. I'm gonna go over and look. I said 75 minutes, maybe even 90, so we will go right by and check what that looks like for right now, but it looks like a pretty packed ride tonight. It says 30, that's a lie. There's no way. Okay. We are walking to Small World, which is part of Fantasyland. Small World is still decorated for the holidays right now. There's still wreaths everywhere. As we get closer, we'll see if the ride is still open. It originally said it was going to close on January 7th to turn back to the typical Small World, but when we were here a couple days ago, it was still open for Small World holiday. So if you frequent more of the Walt Disney World parks, the difference here is that they completely do a holiday overlay, change the music and everything. As you can see, they have a little bit of a Santa, and it looks like either they're going to have some kind of a show or people are just standing in front. The fireworks, well, they're not fireworks, but the projections happen at 9:30, so I would imagine that's not this. So maybe it's just people convening, I don't know. It looks like a lot of people just hanging around. We'll come a little closer so you can see all the holiday lights and the Santa on top of the clock that they still have going on for the holidays. What do you think all this is?
Yeah, it's 7:53, so...
I don't think all these people are waiting for the 8 o'clock, like, little men that come out, the little, like, clock thing.
Closed? No,
there's people on
they're
it.
not in line to ride it.
Yeah, I have no idea what all these people are here for. But it still looks gorgeous right now. I think the Small World here at Disneyland is much better than the other one because it's outdoors, it's got a massive building, they decorate it. It's perfect, and you start outside and then go inside and you end outside. It's really, really cool. And also inside you see a lot of character cameos from all these different movies. I do have a YouTube short where you can find all of them. So that's also really cool that they hide the characters. Some like kind of Easter egg like. Over here on the left is the Fantasyland Theater. This is where they're gonna do Bluey here in a couple months. They also had Santa here. So they do a lot of different special event things here during the year. Oh, and there's the train. There's like nobody on some of these boats. Okay. All right, so we are going to head into Mickey's Toontown, which is a favorite place of mine because I remember growing up going to Mickey's Toontown in Magic Kingdom. And so they still have it here at the Disneyland Resort, which is really cool. They renovated all of it and opened it in February of 2023. So it's been really cool to come here and be a part of it. Feels like a kid again. There are 3 rides in Toontown. So you've got Roger Rabbit's Cartoon Spin, which is only at Disneyland in the US, but is also in Japan at Tokyo Disney. And then you also have Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, which is the exact same replica as the one at Hollywood Studios in Orlando. And then you also have Gadget's Coaster, which is a kid roller coaster. We're gonna walk to the right and make our way around. Again, we are here at the Disneyland Resort doing a walkthrough of Disneyland tonight. It's a beautiful night. It's about 65 degrees. And we're walking in Toontown currently. Gonna walk all around the park tonight. And as I was just saying, this is Roger Rabbit's Cartoon Spin. It is a really cool ride where you go in and you can spin around and you basically go through the movie. It's only here at Disneyland and at Tokyo Disney. That's here in Toontown. Okay. Gonna walk around to the little areas where you can take pictures, and there's different like little things for kids to pull and crank things. A lot of opportunity for pictures back here. And if Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway gets really, really long, the line actually comes all the way out here. So we're now walking by Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, which is my favorite ride at the Disneyland Resort. It's an absolutely incredible ride, so much fun, so many different elements, and it's a trackless ride. This is one of Disney's newer technologies. Turn around so you can see the facade of the ride, which again is the exact replica of the one in Hollywood Studios. So you got the El Capitan Theater. Okay. As we continue our walk through Toontown, we're also going to pass Cafe Daisy. Cafe Daisy has hot dogs, they have donuts, they have a lot of different drinks, a lot of different kids' food. So this is open and still open right now. And then over here at Good Boy Grocers, they have like slushies and fruits and grab and go items that you can eat, but it does close a little bit early, as you can see. Over here on the left, you're gonna start finding our main characters' houses. So we've got Goofy's house over here, and you can see there's a very big play area. It looks like they've already closed it down for the night, but during the day, this is packed. So many kids, so many families doing all these fun little activities. And you can also walk through Goofy's house, and walking through his house, there's little gadgets and gizmos that you can sort of play with. So I'll go over here and get a little bit of a closer look. You can see there's artwork on the floor. You see Goofy's house. There's a lot of fun things. We may go walk over there on the porch. And then Goofy lives right next to Donald. So we are here at Donald's house. Sometimes during the day you can find Donald over here meeting a bunch of different guests, as well as I've met Pete over here. So I've met Pete over here in the back. So yeah, there's different things you can play here. Like I said, it's very much like a little jungle gym for kiddos, and they make it very interactive over here in Toontown. You can see the nephews here, and there's a little bit of like a thing you can touch and spin and do all these little activities. Said usually you can meet Pete back here during the day, and sometimes, like I said, Donald will be out here and things. And we'll walk over here so you can see through the window. I try not to get as many kids if I can. So, oh, sorry. You can kind of see through. There's a lot of interactive things inside of Goofy's house. Actually, if you maybe spotted, you can see Horace. He is out right now. Looks like he's walking around and talking to different people. So you can see Horace. is out. Oh, he's about to walk by me, so we'll do a little wave. So Horace was just out taking a walk around Toontown. And as you can see, right across from Goofy and Donald is going to be Minnie's house. So you can still meet Minnie in her house. You can walk through, and it looks like we can catch a glimpse of her because she is right at the beginning of her home. What's really great is sometimes during the evening, if you're out in Toontown after the fireworks or the projections, you'll actually see Mickey come to Minnie's house, pick her up, and they'll hold hands and they'll walk around Toontown together, and then they'll take pictures in front of their house. So if the park is open, you know, till 11 or till midnight, they'll do that extra little activity, which is super cute if you're in Toontown to see. And then Minnie lives directly next to Mickey. So again, you can also walk through Mickey's house and you can meet him in his film studio in the back. So it's very fun. He sometimes is in different outfits. I've met him in his sorcerer outfit. I've met him in his full suit. So if you take the time to walk through his house, it's very cute. And then there's a room where you will watch some Mickey shorts and then go into his film studio and get to meet Mickey. So he is in the back area where, as you saw, Minnie was in her living room. But again, they are right next to each other. And right now it looks like they are both about 30 minutes. And they are right across from Goofy and Donald's house. Yes, I have. And then over here, it is a little bit dark, but it is Gadget's Coaster. So it's a kid coaster. It's about a 30-second ride, but it's really, really fun for kiddos. And so this is the third attraction that is in Toontown. So I'll stay here for a second to see if we can see it actually ride through, but you'll see Chip and Dale over here. Hi, Monique. And we'll see if we can find them and have watch the coaster go through. I don't know. Looks like they're not running it at this second. There are people in line, but it does not look like it's actually running. Let's see. I'll wait a couple more seconds. If not, we'll continue our tour. Oh, there it is. It's going up now. All right. So there's the kid coaster, Gadget coaster. And we'll watch it kind of come over here too. There it is. And that's the ride. So it's a really nice, hi Mom. It's a really nice little ride here. And sure, I will walk back through Mickey and Minnie's house. So if anyone is just joining the stream, maybe you can catch a glimpse of Minnie in her living room. She is there right now. And as I said, Mickey meets in his film studio, which is after you walk through the entire house. So we're gonna walk over here and hopefully we can all kind of catch a glimpse. There looks like a large family that just went in to go meet her. So you may have to squint to see her. There she is. But she is inside her house meeting everybody in her living room. And as I mentioned earlier, if some nights, usually when the park is open later after projections or fireworks, you can find Mickey going to Minnie's house and picking her up, and they walk around Toontown and then take pictures in front of their home. So it is very cute. I've seen it before and I have taken pictures of them at night. But tonight the park closes at 10, so more than likely they won't do it because they'll close Toontown early. All right, so we are wrapping up our little tour of Toontown, and we are going to make our way through Fantasyland, see Small World again, which is still decorated for the holidays, and then we'll walk through Fantasyland to Galaxy's Edge, then make our way through Frontierland, Adventureland, New Orleans Square. So we'll do all of that tonight, and Main Street, and do a big walking tour of Disneyland on a Wednesday. Get our steps in. If you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the chat. And while you're here, I would greatly appreciate if you like and subscribe. I'm trying to do more of these live streams. I also have lots of videos that you can watch as I'm a travel planner and can book your travel to the Disneyland Resort. All right, so we are done with Toontown, and we are going to walk again past Small World, which is still decorated for the holidays. Originally online it said it was going to be done by January 7th, but it looks like they've kept it around a little bit longer. So I'm not actually quite sure when they're going to close it to turn it back into the original Small World, but they will be doing that, I'm sure, shortly before the end of the month. We'll take a stop in front of Small World so everyone can see it's still decorated for the holidays.
We have to go through Fantasy.
And as you can see, Fantasyland is still decorated for the holidays, not only Small World, but you can see all the wreaths on the lampposts. So they have not sort of taken down this area just yet. It looks like the line is all the way out into the plaza. So people are really wanting to see and ride Small World, which is interesting because it doesn't look that packed in the actual queue. But I'm going to stop over here so you guys can get the full picture of Small World. Earlier when we were here, there was a lot of people just standing around, so we didn't know why, but looks like it's cleared up now. As I said, Small World is so unique over here because it is an outdoor ride, unlike Magic Kingdom. And they do have a amazing, incredible Christmas holiday overlay, and where all of the different figurines and dolls are dressed in holiday outfits. The song changes inside. It's more of a Joy to the World song, and it's just a really cool experience. So it looks like it's still the holidays over here in Fantasyland. We are now going to make our way through the rest of Fantasyland, which has a lot of original rides from 1955. If you didn't know, this year we are celebrating the 70th anniversary. It started in May of 2025 and goes through August 9th of 2026. There's a lot of different nighttime entertainment that is back. Paint the Night Parade will be back at the end of the month, so make sure to subscribe so you can see those live streams when the parade comes back. Also, Wondrous Journeys is currently coming back. That was a special fireworks show for the 100th birthday of the Disney company. So they brought that back. Right now it's just projections, not fireworks during the week, but on the weekends they try to do fireworks as long as it's not too windy here in Southern California. On our left, you will see the Matterhorn, which is, fun fact, taller than the castle here. So you can kind of almost see the Matterhorn from anywhere in Disneyland Park, but not the castle. The castle is a lot smaller. And as I said, we are going to walk through Fantasyland. Fantasyland is a very popular land, so we will see a lot of people. On our right over here with this queue is Storybook Land Canals. So you ride a canal boat and they show you all the different miniature homes of Disney classics. And then on the left, you'll see the Mad Tea Party, and in the back of that is actually an Alice in Wonderland ride. So you've got two Alice in Wonderland rides here at the Disneyland Resort. I'll show you over here. So as you can see, they're on a canal boat. They'll go through Monstro, and then they'll see little versions of different Disney movies. Personally, it's better during the day. And we're gonna make a loop around the carousel so you can see all 4 rides that are surrounding, well, it's 5, 6 maybe, but the 4 rides that you can't see right yet. So we're gonna walk. So again, these are all original rides from 1955. So you've got the carousel right in front of us, just King Arthur's carousel. And then on the left over here, you have Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, which I rode as a young child at Walt Disney World. That ride has since closed, but it is still here at Disneyland. You can see what the little car looks like. And then right next to it is the infamous Peter Pan's Flight, which actually the line doesn't look as horrendous as it usually does. So there you go. So you can see Big Ben there. And the line looks pretty typical actually at about 30 minutes. But during the day, we've seen it at 60. And you see here, this might be the shortest I've seen it in a long time. And then we are right now at the back of Sleeping Beauty's castle. We'll walk to the front after we finish our little tour. Over here is Snow White. So there's a ride here for Snow White, and you can see that the Evil Queen she comes out every like 15 minutes and watches over all of us and creepily closes her curtains. So there you can see Snow White's Enchanted Wish. And then we're gonna walk by Pinocchio's Daring Journey over here, which is directly next to Snow White. Again, all of these are original rides, 1955. Really cool artwork inside. And they kind of just the ride walks you through the movie, so they're nice. So here you go for Pinocchio. Sometimes at night you can see these rides at 15 minutes, so you can kind of ride all 4 of them. Well, not Peter Pan's Flight, but you can ride 3 of them at least in a good hour, so it's nice. As well as the carousel is usually 15 minutes. And then as we are walking past the carousel, we actually have 2 rides in front of us. So on the right hand side we have Dumbo, which is the exact same replica over at Walt Disney World Magic Kingdom. And then over here on the left is the Casey Jr. Circus Train. So this actually takes you through the Storybook Land canals. So you kind of see it from a high level view, and it mimics the train from Dumbo. All right, in Fantasyland, there's also one area for you to sit down and eat, which is on my left-hand side, which is Red Rose Tavern. Here they have chicken tenders, burgers. They have these new like folds that kind of look like Crunchwrap Supremes from Taco Bell. That's the only way I can actually describe them. They have a lot of desserts as well. So there's plenty of seating inside and outside, and you can easily mobile order. And then over here on the right is another grab and go station, hot chocolate, also some slushies, some fresh fruit, etc. And a bathroom that is consistently very busy. And we are coming to the end of Fantasyland at this point, and we are going to come to a crossroads, and our crossroads is going to either lead you to Frontierland or lead you to Galaxy's Edge, Batu, which is where we are going to go. And no, we are not almost to Main Street. We're actually going to be in the farthest part of the park at Galaxy's Edge. On the left, it may be hard to see in the dark and with all of these trees, but you might be able to see a little bit of the facade of Big Thunder Mountain. So that is on the left. And again, if you go straight, you get to Frontierland. And if you walk over here to the right, like we are, we are going to go through Galaxy's Edge.
Dude, it's just such nice.
All right, so as I said, we're going to take a little trip through Batuu. Disney did just announce today that there's going to be a lot of good changes coming to Batuu later this year, actually in the spring. Looks like we're going to have Leia and Han Solo doing meet and greets. We're also going to have Chewie out a lot more. They're going to bring out some new food, and I imagine that will all be for the Season of the Force festival that will usually happen in March. So that's like a 2-month-long Star Wars themed thing. And then in May, we will see a new overlay or a new video for Smuggler's Run for The Mandalorian and Grogu. Okay, so we are now walking through Galaxy's Edge, which is also called Batuu. And so usually at night, Galaxy's Edge is a little bit quieter. Not as many characters are out, if any, at night. We'll take our time and show you all around. Okay. So during the day, there's a little like demonstration. Little demonstration with Kylo Ren and some of the stormtroopers. And as you can see, there is a store over there that has a lot of different gear. Over here on the left is the blue milk stand. Blue milk is disgusting. If you like it, I'm sorry, it's just gross. So is green milk. They did just launch a pink milk, I think. I haven't tried it yet, but I think they replaced the green milk with the pink milk. So I have not tried the pink one, but blue is disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. It's just here. Over here, you can find where they sell a lot of popcorn buckets. We're gonna keep walking through. We're gonna pass Oga's Cantina, which is gonna be on the right-hand side. Do not need reservations anymore for Oga's Cantina, but they do give you like a time frame that you can be in there, so you can't just sit in there all day. I think it's about a 45-minute time frame that you can be in there. Hi, Leon. Right now, they just relaunched the 70th anniversary, so there's a lot of new food, and little 70th anniversary things will start popping back up, like Paint the Night will come back later this month, and at Disney California Adventure, Lunar New Year starts on January 23rd. I imagine most people maybe are waiting here for the Shadow of Skywalker projection show. Do you mind checking if the Shadow of Skywalker show is going to happen soon? So there's a projection show that happens during the night that sort of tells the story of Luke Skywalker and his family, Anakin as well. So let's see, 8:30. So yeah, 10 minutes. So in 10 minutes there is this Shadow of Skywalker show. So maybe we'll walk around and then come back in a couple minutes so you guys can see that 15-minute show here. And then they also do fireworks here right above the Millennium Falcon on the weekends. So they do a fireworks show called Fire of the Rising Moon. So it's its own music, but the fireworks, they do the music to the fireworks that are also showing at the castle for Wondrous Journeys. Okay, so we're gonna keep walking and then we'll try to come back and make it back. So over here, you can see Smuggler's Run. Again, Smuggler's Run is getting a new overlay with the Mandalorian and Grogu coming in May, which will be timed with the new movie. I'm gonna go up the stairs, and on my right, you're gonna see Docking Bay 7, which is a really great place for you to eat. It's a lot of Mediterranean type food. Excuse me. Excuse me, thanks. Over here, again, like I said, is Docking Bay 7. And then over here on the left is a Jedi store. That's also where they sell a lot of lightsabers that you can put together yourself. And if you want to build your own lightsaber, you do have to make an appointment. But during the day, there is all these people down here, and this is where you would build your own lightsaber. Okay? Gonna keep walking and then come back in a little bit for the Shadow of Skywalker projection show. So over here is Ronto Roasters. You can get 2 different wraps. Quick service food.
Sorry, guys. I thought we were
And then through here is a bunch of different shops. I'm saying, can you give me a water bottle? I don't know if anyone's working. Yeah. Okay. All right. And again, through here is a bunch of shops. You can buy different Star Wars themed. This looks like one for critters. Hi! Thanks. This is a really cool area. Nice bathrooms over here on the right. We're going to do a little bit of a loop-de-loo to go back for the Shadow of Skywalker, but through that area, which we'll walk by later, is Rise of the Resistance. If you're just joining, we're doing a quick little walk through Batu before the Shadow of Skywalker projection show, which should be happening in a couple minutes, so we'll catch some of that show. It's a show about the Skywalker family, so it starts with Anakin and then does Luke. So it's a nice little show that happens a couple times an evening over here in Galaxy's Edge, aka Batu. So again, we walked through there, over there on the left, and that's where you can get some snacks and see some shops. During the day, the Mandalorian walks around with baby Grogu usually. Also Boba Fett, you can catch Boba Fett sometimes up here in those rafters. Depending on the season, you can also see Chewie, you can also see Luke, you can also see Ahsoka. So it all depends on who's around and what's in the app. But there are many characters that tend to walk around here, and as I said earlier, Disneyland just announced that Leia and Han Solo will be here sometime this year. And in this store right here, this is the Droid Depot where you can build your own droid. It's a ton of fun. I did it last year. And back here, over here on the right, where those cast members are standing, is where you can build your own lightsaber. Yeah, those were the days, the $6.50 for the pass. All right, so we are making our way back to the Millennium Falcon, where we're gonna try to catch the Shadows of Skywalker projection show. As I mentioned, they do it several times a night. So looks like they just started it. So we're gonna see it now. I'm gonna go down and try to catch it for you guys, and I'm gonna stop talking so you guys can hear everything and see everything and enjoy the show.
All right, Brent, over here to view the show. Yes, and I would go all the way down and come that way.
All right. Try to make our way. We are going to stand and watch the Shadow of Skywalker show. I have the Inspire key, which is a very expensive top tier key. looks like this is going to start in about 4 minutes. So just hang in there, friends, and we'll be watching the Shadow of Skywalker projection show. It's about a 10-minute show, maybe. And this happens nightly, so if you're coming to the Disneyland Resort and this is of interest to you, you could find it in the show times in the app. Or if you're interested in having someone plan a perfectly personalized itinerary for you, I am a travel planner for Disney, so I can build that itinerary and book your travel for you and answer all of your questions. But I'm doing these live streams for a little bit of education, a little bit of walking so I can get my steps in, and just a little bit of fun to create a community here. So if this is your first time to my channel, I would so appreciate you liking, subscribing, and doing all of that jazz, as I will continue to do these live streams throughout the year. Hi, Shar. Thanks for being here. In a couple of minutes, we're going to watch the Shadow of Skywalker projection show. It should be here starting in about 2 minutes. So once it starts, I'll be a little quiet so you can hear everything and see everything. And this is right outside of the Millennium Falcon and the Smuggler's Run ride. And if you just joined, during the weeknight, during the weekends, they do the Fire of the Rising Moon fireworks show. So that will also be here as well. So it's a very unique show. There's also a dining package with it. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. But we will see this show here in just a couple of minutes, and then we'll continue our walking tour through the rest of Galaxy's Edge and into Frontierland. Oh, awesome. And yes, Leon, I saw that they discontinued your key. I think it's going to be the Explorer key coming here shortly, or maybe it already is. Again, if you're just joining, in a minute, probably, it looks like they're already starting. It's going to be the Shadow of Skywalker projection show. So once they start that, I am going to stop talking and hope you enjoy the show.
Between the darkness and the light. There was prophecy about this boy, that much was clear. The force was unusually strong in him. Could he be the chosen one? The child's promise was undeniable. His proud mother dreamed for him a bright future, but his path would be cloaked under a shadow of darkness. about freedom, but he would grow to become cunning and brave. Soon these talents would draw the eyes of evil. Queen and a noble knight. The path forward was bright. Fear of losing the ones he loves. The darkness began to rise. Tragic destiny, and the galaxy forever changed. Now the future must be forged on twin paths. Embraced her calling as a leader. time of peace for a while. Many cycles have passed, but the way of the Jedi perseveres. Rivers of story became myth, and myth collected into pools of rumor. To pass on to others the power of the Force, this is the legacy of the Jedi. Today, even through our bright suns, the darkness continues to creep. In turbulent times, we all must look to find balance. What is our legacy? Will you help forge a new chapter? Raise your lights high against the darkness and share this tale. In the name of resistance, speak the name Skywalker. 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 Skywalker.
All right, friends, that was the Shadow of Skywalker projection show over in Galaxy's Edge. We are going to navigate this, and we are going to continue walking through Batuu. Try to meet up with Terry, my husband, and we will walk through Frontierland. Hopefully, we will stay on to do Wondrous Journeys. So if you, that will be at 9:30 Pacific time, so about an hour. If you watched the show, how did you like it? It's something they brought for Season of the Force in 2025, and they've just kept it. It's every night, several shows a night. So if you're interested in looking up those times, you can find them in the show times in the Disneyland app. As I said, we are leaving the Shadow of Skywalker projection show, trying to walk through this area that they're sort of pushing us through, and gonna find Terry, my husband, and then we are going to walk through the rest of Batuu, Galaxy's Edge, and then head to Frontierland and continue our little walking tour of the Disneyland Resort. All right. Oops, sorry. Trying to walk through Galaxy's Edge. We're gonna walk around this way. As I said earlier, this is where you can buy blue milk and now pink milk, which blue milk is gross, guys. Don't try it. Or do, but I warned you. We are passing the restrooms that are in Galaxy's Edge, and we're gonna make a little loop-de-loo and walk by Rise of the Resistance and then head to Frontierland. There was an exit that we just walked by, and then this is another exit that leads you to Fantasyland. And so there's 3 different ways you can get in to Galaxy's Edge. We are gonna go the way of Rise of the Resistance, which would also put us through Critter Country. It's called Bayou Country now. I keep saying Critter Country. New Orleans Square, Adventureland, and Frontierland. And as I said, we will try to make it to Wondrous Journeys, which is a projection show on the castle, and that's at 9:30 So about an hour. Hi, Chandler. Thanks for being here. All right. All right. As I said, over here on the left is Docking Bay 7, and over here is one of the merchandise stores where you can buy a lot of stuff for Jedis. I was trying to meet up. Oh, you're right there. Hi, I was looking for you.
I've been behind you the whole time.
The whole time?
Well, some weird dude like posted on here that he was at Disneyland, so I'm like, now I have to go down there to make sure they don't show up.
Oh, okay. I was looking for you. I said I was going to come
I've been behind you the whole time. I've been walking behind you.
Oh my gosh.
You even looked at me when the show was over.
No, I didn't.
Well, you looked directly at me. I can't help it. You didn't pay attention.
Oh gosh. So funny. All right. Now we are walking to Rise of the Resistance area and through then Bayou Country, New Orleans Square, Frontierland. You want to take this from me for a second? My arm hurts. Ooh.
He was in a hurry to get somewhere. Oh, now he is again.
He's trying to run to get to Rise.
Hey, that way he only has to wait 40 minutes instead of 45.
All right. So we are turning the corner now to Rise of the Resistance, as well as a little outdoor shop.
That's at the exit of Rise.
Yes.
They always have a gift shop at the exit.
So interesting about Rise of the Resistance is it does not technically have a lightning lane. That's included in the rest of what you buy. It's a lightning lane that's a la carte. So you pay about $29 to get through the fast line, or you have to wait in the typical standby line, which usually is about 45 minutes to 120 minutes, depending on the time of day.
It's currently 60 if you just saw the sign.
And as an FYI, this ride does malfunction
A lot.
So there may be times, I've been in it, where you're in the line and the ride closes for over an hour. So just be aware of that if that's one of your main places that you would like to go. Now we are exiting Galaxy's Edge, Batu, and we will come up on the Rivers of America and Hungry Bear.
Which used to be a good restaurant.
It did, yeah, we don't like it anymore. Which is the part of Bayou Country.
Nope, it is never cold enough to need a sweater in Southern California.
Except I'm wearing one right now. It's just like,
But all the locals freak out if it gets below 65. It's kind of funny. It's a weird way to sit.
okay. So on our right is going to be Hungry Bear Barbecue, and a really nice set of restrooms on the bottom level. And then on the left-hand side is the Rivers of America, Tom Sawyer Island. This is where you can ride the Mark Twain riverboat.
The Columbia.
The Columbia, which is the pirate ship.
The canoes.
There's a lot of stuff you can do here, which
You can't do in Florida
which
anymore.
you can't do in Florida anymore. You might take over?
No, I'm fine. I'm just staring at the back of this dude's backpack.
Okay, so now we are gonna walk right into Bayou Country, which is where you'll find Tiana's and the Winnie the Pooh rides. You've got 2 attractions over here, as well as a store and a candy.
Also, it's only 10 minutes. That's kind of crazy.
Also a ride that breaks down the lot.
It all breaks down constantly. It broke down like the first hour it went live. It was hilarious.
And then on the right hand side you'll see the Winnie the Pooh ride, which is definitely a favorite of mine. Personal fun fact, I still haven't ridden Tiana's. Just don't want to get soaking wet.
Only time to do it's in the summer, and then it's an hour plus to wait. So not worth it.
And over here in this little corner right in front of us is where you can meet Pooh, Tigger, and Eeyore during the day.
Yep. Letting people out of the way. I don't know where she's going. She pointed right and then she went left.
Right here,
It's
Dad.
the only way.
I know.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna go to
You want some candy that's been sitting around for a week? There you go.
We're not gonna get her the
So you want the tiara in the other cat? What was the cat's name?
If you like Tiana's, here's all the merchandise. Oh yeah, the movie's called Princess and the Frog. It's actually really good. I was actually impressed.
Terry doesn't really like Disney movies, so when he says it's a good movie, that's a lot. Thanks a lot. Okay, yeah, and over here on the left-hand side is where you can meet Pooh during the day, sometimes Tigger, and on the back end you can also meet Eeyore. I keep bumping into you.
Constantly. Really annoying.
Giving my arm a break from holding it. You're supposed to turn it out. We're gonna ride it again.
The plastic on the shoes may look dumb, but it's actually a really smart idea because the vast majority that gets wet is just water sitting inside the log, so it fills your shoes.
Well, and they have slits in the bottom that overflow from the bottom.
So it fills the log, like I said. Yeah.
All right. So we are walking out of Bayou Country. We'll show you Tiana's. And then we will directly head into New Orleans Square.
No, we are not at Main Street. That's at the very beginning. So when this is over, if you then go back to the very beginning of the video, you'll see Main Street. See if anyone's gonna come out. Yep, there it went.
Okay. So we just walked out of Bayou Country by Tiana's, and we are headed near Haunted Mansion, which I was going to say maybe is still open for Haunted Mansion Holiday, but from here it looks like it might already be closed. Yeah, it's yeah. And then over here you can see the Mark Twain is actually parked on the left because it is closed for refurbishment. Hopefully not too long, since it's a main staple of Fantasmic, which happens Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays.
It used to happen 7 days a week.
It will happen 7 days a week during the summer. And it looks like they have closed down Haunted Mansion for Haunted Mansion Holiday, so that is over now. We'll show you what that looks like, but that is a overlay for the Halloween and Christmas time frame. And so it will probably be closed for almost a month for them to change it from Nightmare Before Christmas themed back to the typical Haunted Mansion theme.
And then it's not fun.
And then it's not as fun.
They should just leave it Nightmare.
I know, it's my favorite. They did that for a while and that was awesome. Okay, so we are now in New Orleans Square. Again, Haunted Mansion is now closed for refurbishment for them to turn it back into its original ride. Over here on the right, you'll find the New Orleans Square train station stop, as well as Tiana's Palace, which is a grab-and-go quick service restaurant that serves New Orleans food. So we'll walk through New Orleans Square, which is also where you will find another attraction, which is Pirates of the Caribbean. So there is two main attractions here in New Orleans Square, Haunted Mansion and Pirates. Again, if you're just joining, thank you. We're doing a walk through around the park. We started in Tomorrowland after Main Street and have made our way all the way around. So now we are walking through New Orleans Square, passing Tiana's on my right, and then Cafe Orleans over here on the left. Cafe Orleans is a restaurant that also serves New Orleans Cajun food, and you need a reservation. Over here on the right, at this blue door, is Club 33, which is the exclusive, very expensive special place to go that has dinner and all this stuff. So you can see right here, it's the overpriced Club 33. Okay.
Oh yeah, Club 33.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Continuing our walk through New Orleans Square. You can't smell through your phone or your TV, but it smells like Pirates water. And it has a very distinct smell of Pirates of the Caribbean. On our right, over here is the Blue Bayou restaurant, which is the restaurant that you see when you're on the Pirates ride. If you are a fan of Walt Disney World and you've been there before for the Pirates ride, this ride is a little different. It's a little bit longer, I think, and it has 2 drops, and one is fairly large. So if you have small children that do not like heights or big drops, I do not recommend Pirates for young kids. What do you think? Frontier or adventure? You kind of come to a crossroads here where you have to decide to go over or under. You go over? We'll go over. Okay. So over here on the right is going to be the Pirates ride. So it is a mansion. And they actually used to have like a room up there that you could stay. And then right next door to it is the rethemed Adventureland treehouse to the Swiss Family Robinson. It used to be Tarzan themed and they rethemed it about a year ago. And then over here on the left is the River Belle Terrace, which is another sit-down restaurant. They have brunch, it's also, and dinner. It's also a place that you could do the Fantasmic dining package at. We've eaten there a couple times and enjoy it. Reservations are recommended. And now we are in Adventureland, and you will now see the Indiana Jones ride, which 30 minutes is really not bad for them. No, you're fine, no worries. So here's the Indiana Jones ride. It's about 30 minutes. It's an awesome ride. It does break down a lot. But 30 minutes is a great time. Over here on the left, you'll find Bengal Barbecue, which does like chicken and pork belly and steak skewers.
Food. You can get vegetables and
yeah,
skewers.
it's good food.
It's healthy food.
It is good. I like it.
All the healthiest you're going to get at the park.
And then over here on the right is the Jungle Cruise. So right next door to Indiana Jones is the Jungle Cruise. Looks like it's about a 5-minute wait right now. And you can see there's still some Christmas lights up. So they're slowly taking down Christmas things over here at the Disneyland Resort. On the right side, you will find a restaurant called Tropical Hideaway. It's a quick service restaurant, a lot of grab and go items. They also have several flavors of Dole Whip. So if you're looking for anything outside the traditional Dole Whip, this would be the place to go. If you're looking for the traditional one, there's a Tropical Hideaway Express, which only takes mobile order. And it is right next to the Tiki Room, which is where we're walking by now. Okay, well, they stopped.
People stopping in the walkway.
It's like literally my number one pet peeve when people just like stop in the middle of the walkway. Okay, we're gonna keep walking and we'll do a little bit of a Frontierland real quick. So in Frontierland, really the biggest attraction is going to be the Rivers of America. As we said earlier, you've got the Mark Twain Riverboat typically. You've also got the Columbia pirate ship. In the summer, they actually run both during the day, every 30 minutes, so you can ride each one. They also have a canoe boats. They have a raft to Tom Sawyer Island. And then they also have Big Thunder Mountain, which is going to come up on our right-hand side in a second. There's a lot of shops here and a good amount of restaurants you can sit down. So on the right-hand side is a Mexican restaurant called Rancho del Zocalo. It's also where you can do a Fantasmic dining package if you're interested in that. And then on the left-hand side is going to be the Golden Horseshoe, which has chicken tenders and fries. And then, like I said, right in front of us, you can actually see the Columbia is right there right now. It's a little dark, but it is there, the pirate ship, because the Mark Twain is under refurbishment. Over here on the right-hand side, during the day, most of the time you can find the Madrigal family here. Sometimes it's just Mirabelle. Other times also Louisa is here, as well as Isabella. And then I'm gonna walk by Big Thunder so you guys can see that area, and then we'll loop back. We have almost walked the entire park now. If you've been here for our entire stream of almost an hour and a half. We started in Tomorrowland, and right now we're in Frontierland. Did everything you could think of. But over here you can see Big Thunder Mountain. Very popular ride, but right now it's about 30 minutes. So not too terrible. I will say this area right here is a little best kept secret of mine. You can see there's a lot of grab and go things like water or sodas and grapes and fruit, but also they have these bomb chimichangas. So if you want a chimichanga, they have corn on the cob and they have turkey legs also, but their chimichangas are the best. Don't skip out on the salsa. They're amazing, and it's a nice grab and go treat. You get some water? No? Okay.
Okay, wait, let's see.
Okay. Now we are going to walk out of Frontierland and we're going to walk by the castle. And guys, that's it. We walked the whole park in about an hour and a half. Showed you the Shadows of Skywalker projection show. Showed you every ride, gave you some fun facts. Call me your tour guide, because I can also be your travel planner and book your travel to the Disneyland Resort and give you a beautiful, personalized, customized itinerary. So make sure you like and subscribe. I'm going to continue to do these during the week, during the weekends. So many fun things coming in 2026. So many seasonal coverage. Lunar New Year starts January 23rd over at DCA. The 70th anniversary is kicking back off. Right now, Food and Paint the Night comes back at the end of the month. So a lot of fun things happening here at the Disneyland Resort. Okay, so we're walking through Frontierland. You're gonna see the castle here in a second. It is a tiny castle, but we love it. So you can't actually even see it yet behind these trees. I'll show it to you shortly. There she is, Sleeping Beauty's castle.
It still has snow.
And it still has some snow, but they took off the icicles. So you can still see the snow caps at the top for the holidays, but they did take off all the icicles. That was here a couple of days ago. And right now they've already closed the walkway to walk inside of it because they will do the projection show on the castle here at 9:30. Fireworks only happen on the weekends here. Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays right now, but as it gets towards a more busier season, they'll do them nightly. So here's Sleeping Beauty's castle. And you can see people are already sitting for the projection show, which actually this is a lot closer than usual. Okay. Oh, I didn't even go over here. Over here, there's a show that usually happens. Beauty and the Beast is first during the day, and then in the early afternoon is Tangled. So it's a really fun show. Seen both of them multiple times. We're a Beauty and the Beast fan, number one. Okay. we are going to walk through Main Street, and then we are going to end our stream for the evening. So thank you for, if you've been here the entire time, I appreciate you. If you just started joining, I will continue to do these. I also have other videos up that you can watch about Disneyland and Universal. So go ahead and do what every YouTuber says and like and subscribe. Over here on the right is Jolly Holiday. Always has a long line. I would suggest mobile ordering ahead of time. It's where all of the baked goods are that are seasonal. As well, you can find salads and sandwiches, soups.
In case anyone was wondering, this is Main Street.
Yes, this is Main Street we're about to walk onto. Over here right in front of me is the Plaza Inn. The Plaza Inn hosts the only character breakfast inside the park. You can book that on the Disneyland app. You'll see Minnie, Chip and Dale, Pluto, Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, and other characters. It also has a fried chicken dinner that everybody talks about. It's not that bad. It's pretty good. The breakfast is better. Again, it's the only character breakfast inside the park. The other character breakfasts are at the resort hotels, which is Storyteller Cafe in Grand California and Goofy's Kitchen in the Disneyland Resort. And now we are walking down Main Street as we head out of the resort for the evening. Got a bunch of steps in, walked the entire park. And even before we were live streaming, we were at DCA. Trying some new foods, so those will come out in a short on YouTube and on Instagram Reel in the next week.
Just as a heads up, don't eat the green one.
Oh yeah, if you're gonna eat these like
stone.
infinity cream puffs,
Ooh.
the green one is disgusting. Whew. All right. Hi there, Happy New Year. As I said, we are coming close to the end of our stream. We're walking through Main Street right now. Showing you in front of us is the Disneyland Railroad. We have walked the entire park tonight, and we will continue to do that on live streams here. I will be back on Monday, the 19th, and we'll live stream as well. See if I decide to wake up early, and I may even rope drop, which I have not done, I think, almost ever. So we'll see how that goes. All right. If you are wondering, the park does close at 10 right now, which is too early in my opinion. But there's not as much nighttime entertainment yet. But at the end of the month, Paint the Night comes back, and they will more than likely be open a little bit later, like 11. Oh, and here's Mickey walking right by us.
Mickey, that's my baby!
There you go. Saw Mickey. All right, we're gonna pull over here, say our goodbyes, and thank you for being a part of the stream today. Again, I will be back on Monday doing a live stream here at Disneyland, so make sure you like and subscribe, and you can check out all my other videos. I'm Alex, my husband's Terry. We're taking to Magic. Say bye. Are you gonna wave? Bye. Bye. Have a great night, everyone. Couldn't you want to